What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Brandon back on another day of Brandoncoin. Obviously, I'm recording this earlier in the day because I'm not going to be here this evening. So I hope everybody's having a good one, and I hope the crypto market's doing just as good as it's doing right now. It is 5 p.m. and it's May 24th, 2019. And let's jump over to the crypto market before we check out some of the news that's popping off. So the crypto market's looking like we're broke through that 8,000 again. Bitcoin's almost at 8,100. It's at $8,099. Ethereum's right behind it at $253. Further down in fourth position's Bitcoin Cash at $416. Right behind that, Litecoin at 101. Yes, Litecoin did bust through that $100 range right there. Looking further down, Monero's at $86. Ethereum Classic's at $742. Zcash $73.86. Basic Attention Token 35 cents. Dogecoin 0.3 of a penny. Further down, Bitcoin Diamond $1.06, and Ravencoin is at 5.2 cents, and they're right there beside each other at 41st and 42nd position. Walton Chain is at $2.24 in the 71st position. And before we get to the bottom of the list, Aeon is in 92nd position at almost 21 cents. It's at 20.79 cents. And it looks like Zcoin dropped out of the top 100. Zcoin was right there. It's at 101 right now at $7.30. So the market's looking pretty strong. Hopefully it'll hold out and pump up through the weekend, but you never know. In other news, the AMD Navi GPU leak. Apparently this is this individual has been correct in the past on Twitter. Obviously, I don't think he's well, his name's Scott, real Scott, but then there's like Japanese letters and stuff. But it's leaking one of the Navi GPUs, AMD 7310. Obviously, that's just a code name, so we don't know which one that is. But it's giving out performance right under a 1660 Ti. So I hope this is not the top of the line AMD Navi card, because if it is, they were advertising 2070 performance, and this is under 1660 Ti performance. This is like 1660 performance. So I don't know what kind of prices these things were going to come in at. I thought people were speculating $200 to $300, but at this kind of performance level, this thing would have to be no more than $200, because you could get a 1660 for $220 or a 1660 Ti for $270. So I don't know what AMD's got going on. Obviously, the drivers aren't 100%, tuned in and stuff, but I hope they can pull some more performance than this out of there. And somebody else had the leaked driver name. The core clock was running at 1000 megahertz, which seems kind of low, but the memory was 8 gigabytes, and the memory bus clock was 1250 megahertz. So I'll put the link for this article down below in the description. It's just kind of interesting that it's not putting the performance down like we had hoped. And I find it hard to believe that a under $200 new retail card is going to be less, or have 8 gigs of VRAM. So I think this is the one that they were trying to compete with the 2070 with. Maybe it will by the time the drivers get revised and actual launch comes, but as of right now, they are definitely missing the mark by about 2 cards. So come on, AMD, we need you. I'm not an AMD fanboy, but I do like competition in the market, and if AMD could drop something that would kind of rattle Nvidia's cages, maybe Nvidia would maybe lower their prices or put out something to compete with it. So yeah. In other news, go ahead and just comment down below and let me know what you guys are thinking about the new AMD upcoming Navi GPUs. Are you going to buy one? Do you not care about them? Or are you just going to wait and see what happens? Are you not even what is that? Have you not even heard of them? Obviously, I think everybody's heard of them at the moment, but yeah. So I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Sorry, it's got to be a little bit shorter one. I'm actually going out of town. This is probably the last time I'm going to be able to go out of town and do anything until we move into the house. Yeah, so kind of the house closing got pushed back again. I actually drove by and saw the house the other day, everything's done. The house is fully built. Like they got the sprinklers on, watering the grass. Like I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's my new house, but we can't move in it because something happened with the bank and paperwork wasn't lined up. So instead of us being able to move in this weekend or even next weekend, it got pushed back 3 weeks. So like the 11th or the 12th, I don't know, it feels like forever. And the problem is most of my house now, everything, like a lot of the non-essential stuff minus my office, because my office is essential, it's all boxed up. So I feel like we're living out of boxes. Anybody that knows the pain of moving, it just can't get over fast enough. Like I hate moving. Once we move into this new house, I ain't moving for a long time. So yeah, me a little, ranting. Sorry about that, guys, but I did want to say thank you all for being here. This has been an awesome community. Really look forward to keeping it up and filling out that 10 p.m. time slot Monday through Friday, whether it's going to be pre-recorded like this or live. Once we get in the new house and get the new studio set up, we will hopefully be back to a 100% Monday through Friday live schedule. That's what I want to be back to. So I love interacting with you guys, and whenever I'm recording stuff like this, I miss out because people are like, oh, what about this? What about that? And I'm like, right now I just got my blinders on. I can't talk to nobody. So we'll be back with that here soon. Peace. Adios. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the holiday coming up, and we will see you back Monday. Monday.